The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge recently returned from a family holiday, where they enjoyed some quality time with their 3 children. William, Kate and their children were spotted at Heathrow Airport last month. Their holiday destination was unknown, but the Cambridges have been known to enjoy holidays on the Caribbean island of Mustique in previous years. The trip was interrupted at one stage, as William and Kate briefly turned their attention to royal duties while away. They took time out to post support for a mental health charity on their social media. Royal holidays have occasionally become big stories due to the exploits of various family members. In 2017, William found himself in the center of a media storm after he missed a Commonwealth service to go skiing at a Swiss resort. During the trip, William was filmed dancing in a nightclub. He received criticism from some because he was the only senior royal to miss the event at Westminster Abbey. In an interview with the Sunday Times in March 2021, a friend of the Duke said the trip came at a time where William worked long hours as an air ambulance pilot but was being criticized for an apparent lack of commitment to his job as a royal. William's friend said of the criticism, that P*********** him off. He was leaving home at 5:30 a.m., getting home after dark and saving lives in between, but people were still being critical of his commitment to his other job. They added that William was based at Cambridge Airport with the East Anglian Air Ambulance where he was on call for some very sad, dark moments, and often working on very traumatic jobs involving children. Another source close to the Duke told the paper that he had to fight his corner for the air ambulance role. They added, there were lots of raised eyebrows in the palace when he wanted to do that. While the Queen and his father backed him, some senior courtiers questioned whether it was becoming of a future king to be doing a middle-class role, hanging out with ordinary people. The same source also said some palace officials thought William wouldn't stick it out, but he was determined that other people's expectations in the media or the system shouldn't get in the way of his own value. William and Kate also faced criticism from journalist Piers Morgan when they traveled to an Indian animal sanctuary, where they were pictured feeding a baby rhinoceros and elephant calf. Many of the animals at the Kaziranga National Park were injured or orphaned in the wild. However, during their visit in 2016, Mr. Morgan said images of the royals with the animals made him feel sick to the very pit of my stomach. He added, perhaps it's because Prince William likes rich people hunting down these same beautiful animals, killing them in often elongated torture sessions, posing for repulsively smug photos next to their rotting carcasses, and then severing their heads for their office walls back home. Mr. Morgan was referring to comments Prince William had made a month earlier to ITV regarding hunting. The royal said there's a place for commercial. He added, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but if somebody out there wants to pay money, and it wouldn't be me, but if somebody did, then it is a justifiable means of conserving species that are under serious threat. In his Mail Online column, Mr. Morgan responded by referring to examples of trophy hunting, including the case of Dr. Walter Palmer, who paid tens of thousands of pounds to kill Cecil the lion. The former Good Morning Britain presenter continued, which brings me back to Prince William, the self-appointed face of global wildlife conservation. He thinks this is absolutely fine. I mean, he wouldn't pay the money to do it, as he clarified, but then I doubt William has to pay for almost anything these days. That's one of the benefits of being the future King of England. This is hardly surprising given that the British royal family has killed more animals than probably any other family in the world, mostly in the name of sport. Mr. Morgan also highlighted how Prince Philip has traveled the world hunting animals, and on a trip with the Queen 1961, he sparked controversy after killing a tiger, a crocodile and 6 urials. In 2014, William was also seen shooting deer and wild boar in Spain, days before taking part in a high-profile campaign to highlight the perils of illegal wildlife poaching. In the same year, photos also emerged of Prince Harry posing with a buffalo while he was on a trip in Africa 10 years earlier. Despite these instances, William, Philip and Harry have all been outspoken in wanting to protect wildlife and the environment for many years.